Guys, I'm so tired. I just had the longest day and all I want to do is watch TV.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I really want to watch Netflix or something.
No way. I really want to watch cable, but like no one around here has a subscription.
Well, this is perfect. My parents just got YouTube TV.
Oh, what is YouTube TV?
Well, it's basically a live TV streaming service offered by YouTube. You can watch up to like 35 different cable channels, all on one subscription. I think it's like $35, and you can have up to like 6 accounts on one subscription.
Wow, that's like
that's
super
nice.
cool. So like YouTube went from like just videos to now streaming as well.
Exactly.
So it's all one package.
Yeah, I've never used it before, but my parents say they love it. I think we should check it out.
Yeah,
Right,
What channel should we watch right now?
I kind of want to check out Good Morning America.
Oh yeah, I heard it's great today.
Okay.
Let's do it.
From ABC News, live in Times Square.
Hi, I'm Mary with Good Morning America. I have Kelsey here with me. She's the VP of Corporate Strategy at YouTube. You want to tell us about your new venture, Kelsey?
Yeah, so we're launching YouTube TV, and it's a great way for our company to diversify. We're really tapping into new markets and new products. So we have new products because we're introducing live streaming and some key cable TV channels that our viewers will now be able to access. And it's a great way to enter new markets because we're tapping into the audience that likes cable TV channels and live streaming as well as just watching videos on YouTube. And so we really decided that it would be great to implement related horizontal diversification since we're still utilizing the same primary value chain activities.
Awesome. Yeah, it really sounds like you guys are leveraging your core competencies in terms of like logics. You've already got like a huge network of people. You have an amazing app interface that's already on almost every smartphone.
Yeah, and so we also are sharing our activities, which is great for being able to diversify. People know and trust the YouTube app, and so since we already have that platform in order to stream videos and cable channels, it's great that we already have that set up.
Really nice. Thanks for talking with me, Kelsey.
Thanks for having me.
I'm tired of Good Morning America. The hosts are terrible. Speaking of Good Morning America, I actually have an interview in New York this weekend. Why don't we check out the weather?
Oh, let's change the channel and see what the weather's like.
The weather is really harsh today, kind of like the competitive environment that YouTube is facing right now. They have the threat of new entrants from Hulu and Apple TV as they're expanding into the local news channels like ABC and CBS. They're facing bargaining power of buyers as their price is comparable to other service providers between $35 and $40. YouTube TV needs to provide high levels of differentiation to attract a bigger slice of the same target clientele. They're also facing bargaining power of suppliers since they're following full live coverage and they're exposed to the bargaining power for accessing live content. They're facing two big clouds coming from the south called Netflix and cable TV as big substitutes. They also have a big intensity of rivalry from Sling TV, PlayStation Vue, who have on-demand content and cloud features, DirecTV, who offers free streaming to AT&T wireless customers. However, they have a big complement in their ecosystem, which is the YouTube videos that they already have on their websites, which already gets millions of viewers every day.
Oh, speaking of the weather, my brother just called me from Spain. He said that it's like amazing there right now.
I'm so jealous. But that reminds me, Lifestyle Channel has a documentary about like media in China. We should definitely check it out. Well, I had a great time in China.
China.
I didn't realize much of the structural differences that impacted my ability to work. As a travel correspondent, most of my work relies on people being able to access media. Currently, my show is offered on the Lifestyle Channel in English to our viewers in America. But in China, we would be able to provide the show, or we would have to provide the show, in Chinese or with Chinese subtitles, as well as cater to the Chinese demographic. I mean, I know my show would be popular, but who can assume that everyone else would be too? But it doesn't even stop at the cultural side. For example, take a look at the government or administrative side. For example, in China, the government has media control through censorship of certain websites or even pages. Meanwhile, in America, the government couldn't even stop tech giants such as Apple in order to unlock a phone. Lucky for media, that geographic distance is no longer a barrier thanks to cloud software and increasing streaming capabilities. But in order for the lack of geographic distance to be maximized, the cultural and administrative components require stronger relationships. Economically speaking, while China's GDP per capita is still 9 times less than that of the USA and spends much less in internet hosts and entertainment, an incoming millennial population in additional move to more international lifestyles gives us hope. Overall, it looks like YouTube TV is still in its cage, with some large structural differences between non-US countries. But there still exists a silver lining in the market, with markets that resemble US, as well as the world becomes more international. While China has a large cage distance, especially because YouTube is blocked currently, there are other countries with much smaller distances, notably the United Kingdom, which has the second largest YouTube viewership after the US. Unlike China, the UK has the same spoken language and relatively similar lifestyles with occasional cultural nuances in both work and family life. The government has limited regulation with regards to media, and both US and UK share colonial historical ties. Geographically, being across the pond doesn't have too much of an impact, as YouTube has offices in the UK as well, as the same server capacity mentioned earlier. Finally, economically speaking, the UK resembles the US more closely than China does.
Guys, I kind of had a good time watching YouTube TV. Do you think it's kind of a good, bad, or ugly thing that YouTube decided to make this move?
You know, I kind of thought it was a bad idea. I didn't really like the channel selection. I wanted to watch like MTV, maybe CNN, or maybe even a movie, but I didn't really see those options on the channel. Maybe they'll have them later in the future, but right now I didn't really think it was a good decision.
Yeah, I kind of agree with Nico. Most of the time when I watch TV, I'm normally watching pre-made content on Netflix. I don't need any live subscriptions or live TV, so it's kind of a waste for them when they already have a really strong web streaming platform. And I also just think in general that consumers are making more money off of pre-made content instead of cable networks. So for me, it's just a waste of money.
I don't know, I think it was pretty good. They're really increasing their brand awareness because they're tapping into new markets, and it really shows that they were thinking about the future of cable and live streaming, because I don't know about you, but I always watch TV on my laptop. I never really turn on the TV and don't really have a desire to, so it's nice that it's kind of all in one place now.
Yeah, I feel like it's really convenient in that not many people watch cable TV on their TVs now, and you can just open your laptop and tap into the service. I feel like it's really smart of them to go into a market that they already have an infrastructure in, because they already have millions of viewers on their website, so they can just channel that into YouTube TV subscription.
I guess what I'm hearing is it was really good with a little bit of bad.